They call him a genius, a revolutionary, the man who will take humanity to Mars. But behind the flashing cameras, billion-dollar valuations, and cryptic tweets, there's a side of Elon Musk the world rarely sees. A side shaped not just by brilliance, but by loneliness, obsession, and control. The boy who was bullied, beaten, and abandoned in school halls of South Africa is now the man feared and followed by millions. But at what cost? This is not a video about how many rockets Elon Musk has launched or how many Teslas he sold. This is about the power he wields and what he's done with it. Because when you get close to the sun, some people burn. Elon Reeve Musk was born in 1971 in Pretoria, South Africa. A gifted child, sure, but also a lonely one. He taught himself to code at 10, sold his first software at 12. By 17, he escaped to North America, leaving behind a father he later described as evil. But Elon's escape wasn't just physical, it was mental. He would read science fiction for hours, obsessed with saving humanity, or controlling it. In Silicon Valley, he co-founded Zip2, then PayPal, then SpaceX, then Tesla, then Neuralink, then The Boring Company. A pattern emerged: bold ideas, brutal management, and people who were either lifted or left behind. Musk's rise wasn't just fast, it was ruthless. Former employees at Tesla described a culture of fear: 80-hour work weeks, public firings, and an obsession with control. Some say he tracked employees' movements. Others recall emails sent at 2 a.m. demanding immediate responses. At SpaceX, engineers slept in factories to meet deadlines, not because they wanted to, but because they feared the consequences of failure. His obsession with speed and perfection pushed boundaries and people. He once fired a Tesla intern for not being productive enough during his break. He forced executives to sleep on factory floors. And then there were the tweets. One tweet cost Tesla $40 million in SEC fines. Another falsely accused a diver in Thailand of being a pedophile. Yet, people still worship him. Why? Because he delivers, because he dares. But beneath that lies something darker. From secret settlements over workplace harassment to whispers of silencing journalists, Elon Musk has been at the center of multiple controversies. Reports emerged of toxic workplace cultures at SpaceX and Tesla. There were racial discrimination lawsuits, gender bias claims, employees afraid to speak up. And when Musk bought Twitter, now X, he laid off thousands, removed safeguards, and replatformed banned figures. He claimed it was about free speech. Others say it was about control. Even in his personal life, things were far from ordinary. Multiple children with multiple partners, a child who changed their name to distance themselves from him, a pattern of relationships that raised eyebrows. But Musk remains unfazed. He once said, "I don't care if people think I'm crazy." Maybe that's what makes him powerful or dangerous. Elon Musk is a paradox, a man who wants to save humanity, but sometimes forgets to be human. His story is one of brilliance and brutality, of vision and vengeance. But perhaps the biggest lesson here is not about Elon Musk. It's about us. We often worship the successful. We excuse their flaws because of their genius. We ignore the hurt they leave behind, as long as they promise us a better future. But power without accountability is dangerous, no matter how smart, no matter how rich. So the next time you admire a billionaire, ask yourself, what did they build? But more importantly, what did it cost? Subscribe, watch next, stay tuned.